Y'all donated for this bonus run, and you're all gonna see some amazing Celeste farewell. So with that, frozenflygone, take it away, and good luck.
Hi, thank you so much, Suka. I'm really excited to be here doing farewell. It's been a dream of mine to be a part of Frame Fatale's marathon ever since I started volunteering, and especially with Celeste. That was my dream, and it's really cool to be here with two of my best friends. So hey Carrie, hey Euni, what's up?
What's up,
Hey,
Frozen?
I'm Euni. I'm joining for this run. I wasn't on the last run because I'm last place on the All Red Berries leaderboard.
It's true, look it up.
Yeah, I'm a Celeste tasser. And one quick thing before we start, I saw Lena Rain in chat, and I just want to say, I saw Lena Rain in person maybe, I don't know, a year ago, and I was too shy to go up and talk to her. So, hey Lena, your music's awesome. Chat, you should check out One Knowing. It's an album that came out last year. That's all. Let's go, Frozen.
All right, so to start, I want to ask what we have the donation. I believe the name is also going to be Yoko. So I'm going to put that in right now. And since I'm renaming and starting from a fresh file, the timer's not going to start yet because I have to input a cheat code. I'm a cheater. Yes, get it out in chat right now. Get it out. Tell me I'm a cheater, please. I want to hear it. My dream is to be told I'm a cheater on the Games Done Quick channel. Hopefully I input this correctly. Yes, let's go.
You're so good.
First try cheat code. Also, I just won True Pure any
You're so good
percent.
at being a cheater, Frozen.
I just did a bonus category of True Pure any percent, so there it is. I did it.
I'm so proud.
Thank you.
GG's.
All right, now we're actually gonna get into farewell and stop the memes. I'm gonna talk a little bit beforehand. Basically, farewell is a DLC that was released. It's free. It's really good. The first time I played this, it took me 10 hours. My PB is a 1911 that I got 2 days ago. We're gonna be going for the Moonberry, and I just love this chapter and I love this game. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Please talk while I go fast and things.
Yeah, so Farewell is a chapter that got added about a year ago, a little over a year ago to the game. It's by far the hardest and the longest chapter. And we'll see Frozen going through, like, it's 20 minutes. Like, Summit any percent takes what, 9 minutes?
Yeah, I would say nine.
It's
Nine
a
is
very
good.
long chapter.
It is long. I like to say that Farewell is kind of like the Kaizo level of Celeste, and you'll see why as you go along.
Yeah, it very heavily enforces using what we consider speedrun tech.
For sure.
Not this first section, but...
Yeah, I'm using it, but it's not required yet. We'll talk about where it kind of picks up in difficulty and scope. But this is singular. Singular is really tough to optimize, actually. And we have the introduction of the fun little pufferfish friends. So if you're on the top, of the pufferfish, you can blink off them. You get your dash back fun stuff. If you're on the bottom half of the fish, they will explode you. And so you're gonna see me do both of those things to solve this puzzle.
If you're familiar with bumpers, they're basically bumpers, but good.
Yeah, they're fun. I like them. You accidentally saw me get a fish boost, which I wasn't expecting, which is why I just face planted into those spikes.
Yeah, if you hold the direction you're moving while you get a boost from the fish, it'll give you a 1.2 times speed boost, which is a lot more dramatic than it sounds.
Which is really fast, and if you're not ready for it, it's like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things in Celeste are, oh, this is 1.2 times faster, and that doesn't really do it justice. 1.2 times faster is a huge amount in this game.
It is. And we also have the introduction of the double dash crystals, which previously aren't seen in the base game. So the game delineates if you get 1 dashes or 2 dashes back, and that like creates some really cool puzzles. And now we're gonna get into my favorite part of the entire game, which is jellyfish. They are little parachute friendos, and I love them literally so much. And they allow us to do some really cool tech.
Yeah, Frozen's taking the top route here, which is a route that the devs actually added specifically for speedrunners.
Yeah, top route. Let's go.
And we're coming up to a really big skip here. She's going to be taking this jelly into the next room and getting to a power box in this early with it. So let's see this. Nice.
Nice.
First part
So
is
that
done.
saves a lot of time, and now we get the second part of the skip, which is get that double dash crystal, take it up into this next room.
Yeah, it's like, do you want one skip that saves a lot of time and is really hard? How about a second one?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
And
You're
if
so
I talk
good.
through it, I get it.
First try power source skip. That's really good.
Basically, if I distract myself, I get it. And I've gotten to the point where I die more in this freaking room than I do in power source skip. Oh, but I didn't die.
Farewell and power source skip absolutely terrifies me. So
Yeah,
I
it's
did a
fun.
lot of farewell running for a while and can confirm the power skip. I think no matter what your comfort level is with this chapter, power source skip is always going to be the skip where you're just like sweating a little bit because the implication of not getting it is the time loss is a lot.
Exactly. And I'm
yeah,
just
if
planning here.
if you miss the second skip, it's not too bad. The first skip, though, you really do not want to miss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Funny thing is, my first sub 20, which is like a really big barrier in this this IL, I missed the second half of power source skip. So anything is possible.
Yeah, this level. I mean, not to say that optimization isn't important, but this level, a lot of the time save is just not dying,
Yep.
which is
Simply do not
an easy
die.
task.
Just
Can
don't
I-
die, smile.
Can I get some don't die smile in the chat? The amount of people who come into my chat and say that. Seriously, if I know you're joking, I know you're joking, but I want everyone to just smile and tell me not to die. That way I won't do it.
Also, can we just the chat's talking about the violin? Can we just talk about the music for a second?
Yeah, Farewell has its own separate album for the music, and it has. I think we all have some of our favorite tracks in the game on that album.
I
Yeah.
would 100% agree.
When we get to the last checkpoint, I'll talk about it. But like, the last checkpoint and the last checkpoint music is why I decided to run this IL. It just gets me so emotional. Oh, I talked so much, remembrance over. That's awesome.
You're gonna see a skip on this screen?
No, if I don't get it on entry, I don't go for it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So basically, like, there was a patch that was put in that made block skip like harder, and I can get it from entry, but once I face planted there, it's like, nah, I know my limits. And that's all like Farewell is as well. Like, there's some really incredible strats, but it's all about doing what's comfortable for you. We're gonna skip this door.
Let's go.
Alright, so right here, the game teaches you how to wave dash. So, the thing that we have been doing for 6 minutes and an hour of carries run.
Yeah. So we know how to
with this
wave
new
dash.
information, we are going to do the same movement we have been doing.
Yeah, so now that we already know how to wave dash, this is a good time for some donations as we get into some entry event horizon screens. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yep, breaking news for some donations.
Perfect. Well, speaking of getting emotional, Sophie Bits has donated $176.
Oh,
They say Carrie showed
Sophie.
us 175 berries, and now we get to see the 176 with the famous moonberry. Frozenflygone, you're one of my true faves. Good luck on an amazing run of Farewell. You can do this.
thank you.
Just breathe.
I will just breathe. These waterfalls are being really mean to me.
This is an age of debate. Frozen calls conveyors waterfalls.
Can I get some "it's waterfalls" in the chat, please?
Bears.
Please, just
Lights at the top. Do waterfalls normally have lights at the top?
I literally was so happy I got to say that because I wanted to hear Uni scream on stream.
I'm gonna be over here. So
Carrie, who do you side with?
This may be a long-running argument between the two of us.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. They're conveyors, but like,
Thank you.
I trusted you, and you betrayed me. I hate this room so. Oh my god.
yeah, this room requires a lot of like wall bouncing, and you have to like use like the gravity you get from the jumps to make sure that you can get around everything very well.
We're skipped right there.
I love that
Yeah,
skip.
that double jump is so nice.
And you can also skip that last bubble by grabbing the side of that crumble
I
block.
didn't even consider that a skip. I'm so used to it.
That room is actually really hard. I've just done it so many times. You have to really precisely do your jumps correctly to go in between all those spinners.
Next room is probably the hardest room casually in Celeste.
I agree.
Here we
Yes.
go. We've got comb room, everyone.
Love comb room. No. Like, it's like a love-hate relationship, really.
It is.
And you're a gamer, so you get it first try.
One of those rooms, again, I've just done so many times. And I hate feathers. I play on keyboard. We don't need that feather.
Nice little jump off that corner to skip
That jump is hard.
It really is.
That's the hardest part of this room,
And
is
then
getting that
force
little blink.
fastball here, actually.
Yep. I unfortunately have to use feathers here, but whatever, it's fine. Can't catch that bird? Fact. Birds are hard to catch.
It's
And
true.
they can fly!
What?
Part of you won't help. She's the worst.
She's the worst! She was too busy collecting all the berries, I understand.
It's true.
It's a valid excuse, I feel.
I get it. I was collecting 175 berries, Madeline. That takes a long time. Sorry.
Okay, we're in determination. Probably the hardest checkpoint. I don't know if stubbornness counts.
No, I think determination's harder than stubbornness.
I think determination is actually quite hard. It's where you really, I think it's where you really notice a quite large increase in difficulty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I did a few runs of Farewell shortly after it came out, and it was like, okay, I'm losing 5 minutes in determination.
Yup. And
I think everyone has it's kind of that checkpoint for people when they
Demo.
start. Oh, nice demo.
yeah, that's a speaking of Carrie's funny demos, that one's an honor of her.
It's a little less funny because Frozen's on PC and has a demo button.
Correct. I find that demo to be easier than the actual strat in that room, so I will never give up that demo. Funny. Oh no!
So what we
You
tried.
can keep speed off that block and skip the first falling platform. And it looks very cool, and you almost saw it.
Yeah, it's okay. You still saw me zoom into the room. That was
You get the understanding of what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Core room.
Frick, I'm off cycle. Oh boy. Oh, now we're on dead cycle. Okay, you're just getting an accurate representation of every farewell speedrunner's feelings about this room, which is pure panic and demise.
I think it's important to tell people that the good thing about that room is while it does have core obstacles, it does not act like core in that you do get your dash back when you land on the enemies.
Another notorious room here, Wind Springs.
Yeah, this is Windspring Room.
There's a more consistent way of doing that, but it's actually very input heavy, so...
It
Yeah,
is.
I don't like, I just kind of take it like that. Doing a few news rolls up here to skip that little thingy up
And
there.
I believe she'll get the checkpoint here.
Yeah, I
Good.
always go for the checkpoint. Because I hate waterfalls so much, I don't want to do them anymore.
So the room that she actually went into before she came back into that room doesn't actually lead anywhere, but it's used as a checkpoint so that if you die trying to go into the room that she's currently in, you have a better respawn
Oh my
point.
god.
You
Why
were,
did I hit that so early?
you're playing with fire, and I'm not sure if I can get down with this.
I didn't like that. That was so early. What? Yeah, what was that? Yeah, so I take an ultra into this room so I can get onto a like consistent comfy cycle for myself. Because this room is also notoriously difficult. This room has
This
killed.
room is like so fun if you can get it consistent, but
Yeah.
okay, now we enter. I hate this checkpoint.
Who doesn't?
Welcome to stubbornness.
It's everything on this chapter is on global cycles, which that's not a thing we normally have in Celeste. Normally everything's on a per room cycle, but since it's with the music, it's on a global cycle. And you also see Frozen dashing down in place. That is because dashing causes 3 frames of lag, and since it's tied to the music, it's based off real time, not game time. So each dash saves 3 frames.
Ah, no.
That's
Yeah, so that's an
That's a
example
hard-
of that. On a different entry cycle, that might have worked.
But that room is also
Ooh,
the
there we
entry.
go.
I find the entry room to that the entry into that room to be quite difficult.
No!
Oh no! This
That was weird.
Yeah, I kind of have a personal vendetta against this checkpoint after having passing it, and it was one of the worst experiences I've had in this game.
good news is we're almost over. This is
it's
the last
a
screen of
very
it.
short checkpoint, fortunately.
The great part about stubbornness, it's short.
And once you get out, you get into recon.
Which is
Oh,
objectively good.
frick.
I'm not sure if it's possible to dislike reconciliation.
If you dislike it, don't tell me. I'll have to ban you.
Oh no. So this is actually
Here we go.
she actually entered reconciliation even though there were those rhythm blocks in there. So we are now in
Yeah.
recon. Recon teaches you here's what you can do with all of the tech that we've taught you.
Yeah, it's not as difficult as Termination, which is great. It's kind of a little bit of a cooldown, and it features like some of the best parts of the entire game, and also the best track in the entire game. This is where I'm gonna like get emotional and cry and stuff.
Yeah, this part is also very good for speedrunning because it reminds me of like the battle-in rooms in the battle and fight rooms in Reflection and the battle and boost rooms in Summit, but you can actually skip her. You don't have to hit the bird or battle in every time, which allows for a lot of interesting routes.
Yeah, like I don't need that bird. Which is really cool that they were like, yeah, like I'm sure there's gonna be ways around these rooms that we didn't think about. So if you want to pass it, that's fine. Once you get past a certain point, the bird and battle and will catch up to you, which is great. And it's the return of the jellyfish with some really amazing jellyfish rooms and just amazing. This is the part of the run where it's like I've made it. This is why I run this chapter. You know, it's really fun.
Nice. Those are some comfy spots
That
you
cycle
just
is scary.
Is legitimately terrifying. I only picked it up on my like newest refresh, so I've been running Farewell since last March. I really love this chapter. It takes a lot of work. As I mentioned at the top of this, it took me 10 hours my first time to beat, and now I can beat it in under 20 minutes. And I just recently like refreshed my strats to go for faster times. I'm trying for an 18 at the moment, and I have a 1911 now. And so there's some really spicy stuff I've had to learn and go for. That's one of them.
There's some crazy strats in this. I mean, this goes for any level, but you watch the IL run of a level, and it's like, okay, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite screens right here.
This screen has a lot of skips in quick succession right here.
Yeah,
this
so
is
just
like the room I would show.
jump.
This is like the room I would show everybody when I say that like Farewell is the Kaizo Celeste level. Is this room right here?
That's one of my favorite rooms of all time. It's so good.
It
And
suits
the
you.
Speed cycle's good. Do I do the thing?
That's up to you.
See, when I think king in this room, I think of a dumb strat I found in it, not what you're actually referring to, which is this.
Yes!
Oh, you're so good. You're so good.
If I don't think about it, I can do it.
Chat, can we tell Frozen that she's so good?
I mean, I have a quick donation to prove that point.
Yes, this is
Oh,
this
yes,
is the perfect
that
time.
works.
This is the perfect time.
So, Behold My Cave has donated $100, and they say, great bonus run from Frozen Flygon for a great cause. They agree. You're pretty amazing.
Thank you so much.
The
True.
Lizenhouse is back with a $10 donation, and they say, yeah, they are waterfalls, let's be real.
Thank you!
Oh, Liz.
Oh, it gets better.
Thank you!
They also said, feel free to donate if you disagree.
Oh!
You know,
Can we get a spontaneous bid war to waterfalls versus conveyors? I've asked this to the tracker. I'll see who wins.
so we are about to head into Farewell, the final subchapter of Farewell.
So pretty much all you need to know about this next screen is that Maddie Forson jokingly apologized on Twitter for this screen.
This is kind of pace, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna
It's a very slightly long screen.
Alright, I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah, you got this.
This is a very long screen that has no like mid checkpoints. Even
And since Frozen's going for the Moonberry, it's going to be significantly longer.
yes, this room took me a very, very long time casually.
Yeah, this took me like 2.5 hours.
Same.
I can't remember it personally, but I just remember it was a very long time. And a friend of mine had texted me when we were talking about it saying, yeah, Maddie Thorson apologized for it, but like not really. And I was just like, okay, that's understandable.
There are also silly ways to optimize this room, but
There are.
That Frozen is not doing because she's safe.
Yep. I don't want to do this twice, so
That's fair.
I'll do it backwards though. This is sub 20 pace, I think. If I was gonna finish this level out, or at least very close.
I would agree. That
Yeah,
sounds
this
great.
is a very solid run.
I've only gotten sub 23 times in my life, and this would have been the fourth, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, this would definitely be.
Okay,
So,
you remember to hit it twice. Good.
So instead of going right and finishing the level, we're going left, and now we're finding our way to the Moonberry. Now, this does still not count as a checkpoint, as we mentioned earlier. There will be one, but right now we don't have one.
We're getting close to it. I shouldn't say anything.
No. Okay. Oh my god. Where am
Oh my god.
I? No.
Oh,
I think this is dead.
I think you can try and like do a really short buddy hop up to there and then neutral now.
Okay.
it's okay.
Guess what? You get to see more Celeste.
These things happen.
This would probably be a good time for a couple donations.
This is a beautiful time.
Not
Since the screen is long.
Not a
That's
problem.
unfortunate.
All right, we have Jazzy Rico donating $5, saying Carrarium and Frozen Flygon are wonderful. I'm loving this so much. GG's friends, GG's Celeste. I'm pretty sure they're okay with the additional Celeste.
Thank you. Sorry for jinxing it.
No, it's okay. I was taking it too safe, so like I can bust that
I
out,
can
you know.
hardly blame you.
It's funny because it's like you take something too safe and then you get messed up. But go ahead with the donations. Go ahead.
Alrighty. We have Anonymous donating $50, and they said that saw that Celeste was being ran. Definitely my favorite game of all time, and I'm glad I can donate during it. Good luck. Thank you for that. And then Also, we have Noel donating $100. They write, really excited for the farewell run and happy to support such a great event. Good luck on that final Moonberry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody, for your generosity.
We also get to hear this banger, so that's fine.
This is a banger.
Keep it going with the donations. We still got another minute or so.
We have a couple donations without any comment, and that's totally awesome. We have an anonymous donation of $20. We have Jonathan donating $15. And Chris and another anonymous donating $25. So no comment, not a problem. Thank you for your generosity there. Let's see. We have Lachute donating $20, saying, I think it's amazing having these female-centric events for a female-founded organization. Girls run the world. Agreed.
Love that.
Thank you. And remember, we have some fantastic incentives to donate to tomorrow, including the quintessential save or kill the animals for our Super Metroid run. So if you want to save frames or if you want to save the animals, feel free to put your donations to one of those options.
You got this.
You're good.
Oh my gosh. I hate pufferfish literally so much. You like have to get the boost. That's what happened, is I missed the boost. And then I just didn't recover correctly, which is fine.
Hi, Jelly.
I do not
Hi,
want to
Jelly.
jelly.
I throw that jellyfish
That jelly
away.
is scary. It's
jelly is
horrific. And we have a checkpoint. We are good.
Yes, we're good. Okay.
Y'all, I just bagged for the donation. You know me.
Yeah, that's like 2 more minutes to getting your donations in on whether it's called a conveyor or a waterfall.
Let the people know the truth.
Well, now that you mentioned that.
Yes!
Eyes emoji.
So we have a $5 donation from, it looks like Matt backwards, TTA capital M, and they write, you're all amazing. Team Waterfall.
Let's go!
Thank you
Okay.
for the $5, but with all respect, you're wrong.
I'm gonna laugh through this, and that's gonna be super successful. So this is the Moonberry Room.
Yes.
It's basically just jellyfish shenanigans, which is my specialty.
Oh, also the room right before this room uses the tech that we know as Bub's Drop. There's like no way into this room except to have the intentional death after going through that room. But you can also do Bub's Drop on the from that left side entrance. Yep.
Oh, is that what you're supposed to do here?
Yeah,
I've literally never done the
I
end of
think
this
that
one
was
here.
first try. I wasn't paying
First try,
attention.
moon
Chat,
drop.
chat, get ready to say wow.
Everyone, get ready for WoW. I don't want to get WoW until Battle End. Wow!
Wow!
Oh, and that's time. I'm so sorry.
Yes, that is time.
Did I still get under 25 with a death? Or was it right over 25? Let's see.
I think it was a little over 25.
Honestly,
Okay.
given how big that death was, that's
I
still a
died-
really good
Yes.
time.
I died
This is
20
still-
seconds before the checkpoint.
This is still an amazing farewell. Like, this is still an amazing, like, full clear farewell, even with that death. Like, people really need to know that this is still impressive.
Yeah, like
That was a
I
sub
think
20
I have
if I had cleared the
28-minute
level.
farewell without the Moonberry.
And I got Moonberry first try to make up for it.
Yeah, that
and,
was really good.
and it was wow. I'm really proud of myself for that run. I came out of recon and I was like, holy heck, this is one of the best paces I've ever had in a marathon, in a run period, let alone in a marathon. Basically, Celeste means the entire world to me. I've made some of my best friends thanks to this game. You know, it's helped me come into who I am as a queer woman. I love all the people I've met because of this game, and it's an honor to be here, especially as an educator raising money for Malala Fund and being a part of staff for this event. Just thank you so much to everyone for having this amazing Celeste block, being out here and supporting, to the devs who are here, to Carrie and Euni for being two of my absolute best friends. Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Please
no.
talk so I don't cry. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks, Euni. Any words from you two? Go ahead, please.
For those who have watched me in Frozen and have interest in speedrunning this or getting into speedrunning this, the Celeste community is very welcome to new runners and very supportive of everyone involved. Also, please feel free to join the Mount Celeste Climbing Association Discord, where there's a lot of stuff for speedrunning, modding, tasking, and many other options. I basically want to also say kind of close to what you said. Thank you to Celeste for affirming me as a queer trans woman. It really, really, really means a lot. I can't thank the dev team enough for confirming that and canonizing it and every little bit of it.
There's a lot I could say here, but I don't think I could really add much to what Flygon and Carrie have said, so I'm just going to leave it at they're not called waterfalls, they're called conveyors.
This is why I love you. All right, well, thank you so much. Let's let the tech team go home, who have been doing an amazing job. Shout out to the chat for tech team and the staff for this event. That rhythm block was absolutely incredible. Nothing I've ever seen before. That's all from me. Play this game and catch us tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
And again, GG's. That was an absolutely amazing Celeste block from both Carrarium and frozenflygone. You two are absolute treasures to both watch and just to see how much fun you're having. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It was an absolute treat. But with that, we've reached the end of today's runs and the beginning of our sleep percent. But if you'd like to check out the schedule for the final day, yes, the final day of Fleet Fatales, type !schedule in chat. But speaking of tomorrow's schedule, we still do have some great incentives ahead. And again, the obligatory Super Metroid Save or Kill the Animals is always on the table. Again, Save is still winning, Save the Animals is still winning, but if you still want to see those frames being saved, that is an option. We also have those two Zelda Ocarina of Time donation incentives. We have the extra ice traps, which has gotten a little bit closer. We're at 855 of $1,500 reached. So once that's reached, we will be adding those additional ice traps to the co-op randomizer. Again, the file name is also an option, so Excuse Me is still in the running, or is still in the lead, so if you want to go for something else, or just put in whatever else you want, you can put your donation there. Lastly, for our Halo Reach run, you can still choose the color of our Spartan, and it's still runner's choice, so there's tons and tons of color options, and if you want to see one in particular, everything from blue to rose to coral to forest to silver, orchid, a whole bunch of different options. They're all on the table for you to choose. And also a huge thanks to those that have donated during the Celeste block. I mean, your generosity has been absolutely breathtaking to see. And to end it with our final donation of the night, we have Maitreya donating $5, saying, Celeste runs always make me feel so warm. Thank you to the runners, the commentators, and the community for a great evening. But in addition, this is actually my final time hosting for Fleet Fatales. It's been an absolute honor being at the mic for a marathon that both showcases some of the greatest women in the speedrunning communities and supports the wonderful Malala Fund. So tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern for the final day of Fleet Fatales. And of course, give your support for the raid target for the evening. But until we meet again, this is Oscar424 signing off. Good night and stay cozy.